Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your online activity should not be public. Protect yourself at expressvpn.com/inside.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. It's Terrible Employer Tuesday, something this country has proudly struggled with since day one. Pick up the jungle.
So yeah, guys, it's no secret that we're in the middle of a global pandemic. If that sounds scary, it's because it is.
Yeah, in response to the coronavirus, a lot of retailers are closing their doors, both for the safety of their employees and their customers. Big ups! Thank you very much, based retailers. But one chain has said, no! We're staying open, and its name is GameStop.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Oh no. Brian, what the f is happening?
Yeah, boys, in the face of a global catastrophe, GameStop hasn't changed really much of anything. They're still open, and we've heard from some employees who feel like they're being put at risk health-wise. What's more, they've told us that they don't have access to cleaning supplies to try and mitigate any contagious diseases, you know, like the coronavirus.
Hey, those cleaning supplies are expensive.
That might eat into their negative profits.
Yeah, Brian, you talked to some employees at GameStop and they shared their concerns. So this might surprise you, but they feel like GameStop is putting profits ahead of the safety of their people. Brian, surely this is not true.
Say it ain't so. GameStop profits?
You know what? At least Rooster Teeth is letting me work at home. I don't know if they know that or not, but I am. But yeah, I talked to several GameStop employees, one in Pennsylvania where the governor recently ordered that all non-essential businesses be closed down. Basically everything but grocery stores and other companies that provide basic essentials.
That surely does not include GameStop, right?
No, it hasn't stopped them, baby. They're still going.
Oh, Jesus.
Good.
All right,
Good.
so as of yesterday, an employee there told us they were still just open for business.
Oh, what did they say, Patrick?
They said GameStop is not following government orders and is keeping stores open until they are forced to close. Amidst this crisis, they seem to care more about getting money than keeping their associates and guests safe.
Brian asked the employee if they were getting concerned about getting sick, and they said that they were, due to the amount of people I have to interact with on a daily basis. They added, at this point, who knows who has what, but I don't want to spread it to anyone who could be immunocompromised.
Damn, why is
for
that
them.
person working at GameStop? They should be working for the CDC.
So why is GameStop doing this? Well, because apparently business in a lot of their stores has really picked up.
Yeah, you probably already knew that GameStop has been having major issues over the last few years. Its profits have been tanking as more and more people buy digital. But with people locked down and quarantined from jobs and schools these days, that's created demand for leisure activities like video games. Steam recently hit a record high of 20 million concurrent users. Discord went down yesterday. Other games are having
Xbox
server
Live
issues.
is
Xbox
down.
Live went down.
Not a lot to do. So apparently people are going into GameStop's too to find ways to pass the boredom. It's like Dawn of the Dead. They just kind of are drawn to the mall because it
Yes.
reminds them of something.
Yeah, they're just walking around, they're like, what is Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, Max Payne 3, Mad Catz controller, plus turbo mode. Power to the players.
EA Sports is in the game.
On this episode of Editor in Quarantine. Well, my initial thought process was if I just replace my regular arms with prosthetic arms, then I won't have to touch anything, therefore not getting sick. I'd say so far it's going pretty good.
Another employee told us that business is up big time. Ho! And that it's the busiest they've seen since the holidays. But while some employees are happy to get the extra hours, one told us that the general mood around the company, at least in my district, is that GameStop doesn't really care about us.
No,
no.
I don't believe it.
Well, surely, Brian, it's just them, right?
He's gotta be wrong. He's gotta have misread the situation.
It's a family.
Strap in, because I talked to another employee, a store manager, also has major concerns that they're remaining open, saying that it's, quote, endangering staff and guests and simply reckless.
They told us some more, which we'll get to in 1 second, but first we have an ad. Thank you, Omax Health, for sponsoring today's episode.
Folks, gaming with pain is the worst. It's more than a feeling of discomfort. It can affect the way you game and your whole life. Many of our listeners have probably had some type of pain that affected their precision and accuracy, or even prevented them from relaxing and sleeping. Perhaps it's been ongoing for a few weeks now and hasn't improved with any of the treatments they've tried. I know, I use a mouse all day, every day, editing and gaming, and it starts to get stiff. Enter Omax Health. If you're looking to get rid of carpal tunnel pain and joint pain immediately while providing long-lasting recovery, then you need to try the natural breakthrough pain relief solution, Cryo-Free CBD Roll-On, developed by Omax Health. This non-prescription triple-action pain relief roll-on is specially formulated to block pain receptors, reduce inflammation, and improve muscle and joint flexibility. The best part? It's 100% natural, so CBD-powered remedy works its magic within 10 minutes of application and relief lasts up to 8 hours, much longer than the over-the-counter products. I've rolled my ankle, the same one, many times in the past, just did it again a few months ago, and it does get sore from time to time. I don't know why, I don't understand joints. But the roll-on, you know, it felt nice. And what more can you ask for? Something that feels nice these days. So Omax Health is offering our viewers 20% off a full bottle of cryo-free CBD pain relief roll-on plus free shipping. This discount also applies towards any product site-wide. Just go to omaxhealth.com today and enter code INSIDE, that is OMAX.com, and enter code INSIDE to get 20% off cryo-frees and site-wide products. Oh, you're still not sold? You need more information? I got you. I can tell you pro athletes such as PGA pro golfer Kyle Stanley uses cryo-free CBD to recover both on and off the course. And go look at the product reviews. They've got 95% 5-star reviews, page after page of customers saying that they've tried everything. And Omax Cryo-Freeze is so good that they're now buying it for their family and friends too. Do something nice for your family and your friends. Lord knows the things they've done for you.
All right, so what else did the store manager tell us, Brian?
So they told us, I get that business has been great these last few days, but they are blatantly ignoring the fact that the transmission occurs way before the symptoms show. This is a smart store manager. So many kids are out of school for this, and grandparents are picking up babysitting for parents still working. So the two most at-risk age groups are all congregating en masse in store, just tempting fate.
We all discounted GameStop and they're like, y'all, we're gonna be the downfall of mankind.
So yeah, the manager said that traffic at their store is easily double the normal amount for this time of year.
Brian asked if GameStop was making cleaning supplies available, and the manager said, hell no, we have what we already had in stock for cleaning supplies. There have been no resupplies here beyond what teams had already back-ordered before this began.
Another employee told me they say on GameStop TV, that's the TV that plays in the stores, that they're providing us with sanitary equipment necessary to keep us and guests healthy, but the only stuff we have is general hand soap and disinfectant spray. So they're literally lying to them on the closed circuit TV in the store.
One employee did tell us that GameStop has been having store leads go out and buy disinfectant items, but they said they also aren't allowed to wear things like masks or gloves.
And while there are some big new games coming out this week, that seems to be pushing corporate bosses to keep stores open so that foot traffic continues to flow into stores.
Yeah, one store manager told us that corporate seems very concerned with staying open during the upcoming releases of Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal. They said, the company normally puts all responsibility for staff and guest safety on the manager, but right now they don't care to hear from us. Weird, I wonder why.
Of course, in the midst of the global pandemic, thousands of stores and other businesses have closed up. That includes Apple, Nike, Patagonia, and lots of other retailers who are closing thousands of stores across the US. In some big cities like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and
Hollywood, baby!
San Francisco, officials said they were ordering restaurants, bars, and movie theaters to close.
Yeah, even gyms and casinos are closing. One of the few businesses that's still operating are grocery stores and other places that sell basic necessities, but they're running on more limited hours.
Then again, there are some like GameStop who are refusing to close down. So yeah, Adidas and Reebok stores are staying open, and in an email to employees on Monday, Adidas Group CEO Casper Rohrstedt said that he was actually making a courageous decision. Congratulations on being
Go yourself.
They wrote, we have to keep the company going and open for business to ensure that we can pay our monthly bills and salaries to everyone. Closing down is easy. Staying open in a healthy environment requires courage, persistence, and focus.
That guy is like a multi-millionaire, and to act like he's a man of the people, go yourself. He's got a bunker in New Zealand somewhere where he and all the other rich people are gonna flee to once it kills the rest of us.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your service in maximizing shareholder value, sir.
We respect our free market troops.
Yep, we love you. Thank you so much.
Boots on the ground.
Anyway, GameStop is also bravely staying open for now, unless it's in a location like a mall that has decided to close down. From what we've heard, it's mostly business as usual. Employees are going to continue to be put in harm's way because there is money to be made.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like GameStop is gonna close any stores on its own unless they are absolutely forced to, right, Brian?
Yeah, one manager, just to close this up, told me that they've been concerned after seeing older guests who look, quote, visibly clammy in their stores, as well as infants coming in. They added, the big danger right now is with more of the schools closing and more businesses going remote or offline, it's drawing more and more traffic to the stores. If they refuse to take action, we will be responsible for infection and potential deaths down the line, which is disgusting to see.
So in the that they somehow come around and are strong-armed into closing their stores today, would you say, Brian, that they've already committed the big enough blunder? They've gone past the point of no return in terms of like image, right?
I think they're seeing short-term gain right now. Maybe they can just spike the numbers just a little bit. And I think for them, they just want to keep the worker bees going, and that's all they care about. This is late-stage capitalism. That's all they care about, even if they're possibly sending people to their deaths.
It's like there's a gigantic hole in this ship, and they're bailing it out, and it's like, oh, we got a bigger bucket.
They're on the Titanic, and they're making a lot more violin people play.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like one titan and one hulking mass of flesh that's just eating bones.
Reggie and
So, former Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aimé is joining GameStop's corporate